Previously on A Pint of Cthulhu Fallout. Our intrepid explorers managed to make their way through the town and out the back of the town to the farmstead of old Teresa and Joseph. Apparently there was a break-in here that our mayor of the town, Jesse Perdue, wanted us to investigate. Our team started by investigating the farmhouse, in which our robot friend, Mr. Medman, managed to trip over everything, get himself stuck on everything, and find absolutely nothing. The rest of the team found Teresa in the kitchen, pinned to the wall a couple of feet off the floor with a garden hoe, quite clearly dead. There was some footprints found as well, leading out to the barn, but just as they were finishing their investigation of their house, a shot rang out. A loud bang, clearly coming from the direction of the barn itself. We begin our adventure with Winnigan, Billy Bob and Gertrude in the bedroom of the farmhouse. Max is still in the kitchen sniffing a gun rack, and Mr. Medman is at the back door. A loud bang has rang out. What do you do?
First thing I would like to do is, can I go over here to the other side of the house and pick up this gas can and some supplies?
Right, you say over here.
Over to the west.
Okay, Max would like to go through the kitchen back into the living room, where he has noticed that there is a gas can and some wood on a shelf. Now you pick up the gas can, unfortunately the gas can is empty.
Ah. We could take the wood. We could use that later.
Now,
Sure.
if you sniff
You
the
pick
gas
up a
can like
plank
you
of
did
wood.
the gun rack, it's probably not going to have a good outcome.
What happened to Tin Can? Did anyone see where Tin Can go?
Yes, he went out this way after the explosion. Followed the footprints out and then
As
lost
Max just spokes through the wall.
Yeah, he's over here and he's just speaking through.
There's a hole in the wall of like, oh, you dirty man.
That's what he used to find.
Hold on. Do you want a hole in the wall? Because I can put a hole in the wall.
For context, Max is in the living room. The rest of them are in the bedroom having a conversation. So
There are
you see
two
a hole
chairs
get
facing
drilled.
that wall.
You see a hole get
That
drilled
is
at eye
an-
level and one pelvis level.
Matt, that's a double cook chair.
How can it be double cuck if they're both sitting in the chair? Who are they watching fucking? Just a complete random set of strangers.
Who said that? Some just spoke through the walls. Sounded like that weird fucker.
I don't think Billy Bob was talking.
quickly, Mr. Medman is going to float towards the sound of the bang. He's going to float towards the barn.
okay. Mr. Maidman starts floating towards the barn.
The others can just argue as much as they want, so...
Should we go find the Tin Can?
Of course. go
Well,
help
I
him
kind
out.
of want to investigate that shotgun blast. I mean, hopefully he went to it, but I'm more concerned about whoever has a damn gun at the moment.
One more shot rings out from the
Let's
direction of
go.
the barn.
It
Right,
sounded
so-
like someone just yelled bang. Isn't that the
Yeah.
weirdest thing you'd ever seen? Kind of like a cartoon where
Alright.
flag came out. Let's go.
Yeah, Winnigan's gonna leave and start away in the back door with a pistol drawn.
Ghost Man, come along.
Okay. You
How
all start
far,
moving towards the back door. I'm guessing that Max, seeing them move towards the back door, is going to follow them. Is that right, Josh?
Yes,
Wait,
I'm
what?
gonna pull my hunting. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull my hunting rifle out.
He has to pry himself away from the two holes that he carved into the wall to look into the bedroom.
You just hear.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Oh,
I hate this.
This is when Jay really reconsiders joining our podcast as the only female. So sorry, Jay.
This is where I can script timber, so you can't do shit like this.
Tin Can, what do you hear?
The tin can has managed to make it to the wall at the right-hand side of the barn. in amongst the Tarberries. The rest of them are following behind.
Is the Tin Can going to reply?
Tin Can's too far away to really notice you guys. And I'm amongst the foliage, so...
20 feet
You're like
away.
25 feet away.
You
I'll
can
I'll just
hear
shout
us.
louder. Just
Hey,
tin
big
can.
woman. Hey, big woman. Big woman.
Yes.
I don't normally ask this, but toss me.
Okay.
Very quickly, Cap. Is there like a big barn door where I can like you know like
Or can
open
hide
it?
from the man about to be thrown at you.
I was more thinking
There's-
like, I want to like open up the like half of the building, make a nice big sort of shooting space. If there's
Tin
gonna be-
can. Stand back. And I'll just yell,
Yes.
I'm gonna ignore
incoming.
The barn sits at the top of the Tarberry patch. The barn is a large wooden structure. It is approximately 60 feet wide, with doors, two big, large, double barn doors in the middle of the structure.
Awesome.
You're currently halfway between the doors and the right-hand side of the barn. Sorry, left-hand side, I do apologise. Looking at it the wrong way. But yeah, so
So I would
There,
like to
go on.
open these big barn doors.
alright, so you're moving towards it with the rest of them coming up behind you. They are not catching up on you yet. You
Can I
I mean,
legit
Gert,
throw
Gertrude
him
did
as soon as he
throw
opens the
me,
door?
did she?
Okay, so Gertrude's going to try and throw Belly Bob at the doors
Well, after he's
the-
opened them.
or at the robot.
Matt,
Once-
what did we talk about rolling before the DM says us to roll?
Ah. I was going to do it as the doors were opened.
You should roll again since Captain said you could roll.
You want me to roll, Cap?
Thank you, Tukin. Not quite yet. So, Mr. Medman manages to make his way to the door and starts opening one of them. He reveals the centre of the barn, so let me just get the fog away for you. I'm going to remember to do that this time. Ah, Matt did it for me. Excellent. So he's opened the doors. All you can see is the centre of the barn. And there's no movement yet. Gertrude takes Billy Bob into her arms. Is he still holding onto his leg?
Yeah, he is Supermaning at the moment. Like she's probably got her
Supermaning,
hand
ready
on
to go.
his stomach, like she's about to spear throw him. I would say, and like I'm just like arms straight out, one hand holding the leg, and then the one leg sticking straight out. Like I'm ready. Torpedo away.
Excellent. So, torpedo away. Gertrude does her throw, and I do want you to roll this time.
There you go.
What the hell did you just roll there? I didn't even tell you what to roll yet.
You said throwing.
You went for throwing. Okay, well that's yeah, good. We went for throwing. We got a target of 7 from your throwing skill of 3 and your agility of 4. You managed to get 5, so you got 1 success. Now, it's quite a hard throw, so 1 success certainly gets him towards the doorway. I would say that Mr. Billy Bob is now on the far side of Mr. Medman, right outside the doorway, but not quite in it.
Can I attempt to catch like a hold of and get on top of the Mr. Handy with my leg? Like using it as like a hook, like a shepherd's hook. Like where I can just like be on top of him. Because I know that if I hit the ground, I'm going to be useless. So I'm going to try and get on the floating robot ball thing.
Luckily, the robot ball thing still has a big ring of wood wrapped around his eye frame. So you can hook your arm onto that wood and pull yourself up using the thrusters of the robot to keep yourself steady.
Oh,
Actually-
this is cool. I feel like a kid from the Jetsons.
Do I just you wait? Hold on a second. You might not feel like a kid from the Jetsons, because I'm not going to just let you do it. I'm going to make you roll for it.
Oh,
You're going to have to do an athletics check for me here.
oh no. All right.
Can you keep yourself steady against this robot's thrusters?
That is a no. That is that's a big no.
So that was a target of 4 there. You managed to roll an 11 and a 9. I like that none of you remember about the whole luck thing or AP. None of you have
I want to use luck. Oh, use luck.
Yet.
Can I use luck?
I think it might be worth it.
Just to remind you, it might be worth using a luck point. Seeing as you've got 10 of them sitting there, mate.
Oh god, I'll use a luck point, which means I get another d20, correct?
Yes, you can roll each one. You can roll each dice once by spending luck points. So if you want, you can use 2 to roll both of them, or you can just roll one of them for 1 luck point.
I'm gonna roll 2.
You can use 2 luck points to try and catch on to this robot.
I got 1 success.
Do it. Well done, sir. You're managing to hold yourself up in the thrusters of the robot. Both of you are a wee bit shaky, so some of you, there might be some challenges that are a little bit more difficult for you.
I could just imagine I was smacking him with my leg, trying to get a hold of his eye, like smack, smack.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll get it.
What are
Smack,
you doing?
smack.
Please get off me.
Well, we're a team now. Sorry, buddy. You go in, we go together.
Okay, now while they were struggling with each other, trying to hold each other up, everybody else is caught up with the group.
Defeating the purpose
Just outside
entirely.
the doors, and all you can see inside is just a few barrels lined up at the back of the barn. You cannot see either the left side of the barn or the right side of the barn.
The barn doesn't have windows, I take it.
It does not.
Anybody in there? Hello?
Well, I doubt.
Hearing a voice outside, another shotgun blast rings out that hits the side of the door frame. It doesn't hit anyone. So I'm going to get everybody to roll initiative now.
Sure.
You just hit your initiative buttons.
Does this mean someone inside?
No, it's an automatic shotgun turret.
I want it, does it?
Can I very quickly before we go into action? Can I try to talk this guy out of fighting quickly before we try to fight him?
You can on your turn.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, old man Joseph here, he appears to have the highest initiative out of the lot of you.
16?
No, he shot just now. He shot the door frame. His turn's over. All right, we go to Winnie.
I mean, he's going to have to move if he wants to shoot again, which is just fine by me.
Yeah. So I'm going to get old man Joseph on the field here. Bear with me a second. He was lying in the hay and shooting into the ceiling. Now that he's got a target, a voice to shoot at, he's shot towards the doorway. And he's moved out of the hay. Well, he's still in the hay, but he's moving closer. He's moving towards the doorway.
Want a wee roll
So
in the
let me
hay,
get
are
the,
you?
the fog away as well. Can you take that fog away, Matt?
Okey-dokey.
There he is.
Alright, so 16. The next one was Winnigan, 14. What do you do? Now you are currently to the side of the door, so you're in cover.
Would I be able to poke my head around, take a shot at him, and then peek back around into cover?
No.
No.
You could move
okay.
and shoot, but you couldn't move back.
Oh, okay.
You can move into the doorway and shoot from relative cover. You wouldn't be
I'll
in
do-
full cover,
I'm
but it
happy
would
enough to do
increase the difficulty of your shot as well.
that. You know what? My HP's like kind of okay. I'm just gonna stand in the middle, like right here, and shoot his ass.
Alright, excellent. So you just fire yourself
cover.
into the middle of the doorway.
And hit him with a pistol.
Alright, so you've got a full view of the barn now, so I might as well give you a good idea what your surroundings are like. So, like I said, wide wooden door, The barn doesn't have any windows, like we've already discussed. You can see the the footsteps clear as day now that you've got the door open. So bloody footsteps all in the site, all in the entrance of the barnway. Oh, you can also smell the gun smoke as well now that you're close enough. Joseph himself comes into view. Now, Joseph's eyes are wide and mad, his teeth wide with a grimace, and drool spills down the corner of his lips. He's wearing several layers of shirts, sweaters, jackets, all one over the top of another. The bulk of his clothing causing his jerking movements to be slow and awkward. Joseph's neck twitches twice to the right. His voice cracks as he calls out, "I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't know any of ye." He raises up the smoking double-barrel shotgun, and that's when he makes it. He doesn't make his shot. It's not his turn yet, but he's raised it up. He's ready to shoot you.
Okay.
So you want to just take a wee pot shot at him?
Sure thing.
Alright, let's have a look. So you've got the.
Ten.
Should be able to just press your gun in the weapons section. Get your roll that way. You've got the 10mm pistol.
That's a
Yeah, the
crit,
target a
baby.
9 and 2 successes. No, none of them are critical successes. You just get 2 regular successes. You just succeeded on both those rolls. So just roll your damage. So hit that wee face dice button on the.
Yep.
There you go. So you're rolling 4 damage dice, and you managed to do 4 physical damage. Let's see where you hit him. Oh, you hit him in the head. Nice.
Oh.
So you just dived into the doorway,
Combat
shot
roll.
your 10mm pistol off, and caught him right in the side of the head. Unfortunately, not a kill shot. Let's have a look. What did that do to him?
Shot his ear off.
It didn't do any critical damage either. So yeah, he's still rolling. Alright, next on the list we have Max Power.
Can I easily get past the robot with the decaying corpse hanging off of it, or do I have to like nudge them out of the way to get into the doorway?
You can easily get past, no. Winnigan was able to make it past through the side there because she was already in position. You are currently behind a robot attached to a ghoul, which is in front of Winnigan, which is in front of the door. So, what do you want to do?
Well, first I'd like to push the robot the hell out of the way and then make entry to the door.
Whoa, are
and
you
then
going to
fire
push
off
me
a
inside
shot.
the barn?
No, just off to the right.
Okay, so you're going to rush the barn, go to the right. You know what, I'm going to make this 2 checks for you. So
Okay.
you're not going to be able to do a combat check once you get past them.
Ah,
So you just want to get yourself in position?
no, I'd rather be able to take a shot off at him.
Alright, what you can do is you can try and shoot past Winnigan by taking up position behind her.
I'm in danger.
If you're desperate to take a shot, that's the only way you would do it, and it would be increased difficulty because of the person in the way.
I am at full health. I don't think you can quite kill me in one go. I think the shotgun blast and you shooting me would kill me, but
Well, there's
see.
two ways of doing things. There's the right way, and then there's the max power way. So we are going to shoot across Winnie and try to kill this guy off.
Alright, excellent. So, Max rolls himself down the Tarbury field, behind Winnigan, and behind Billy Bob. He raises his rifle up, and you want to give me the roll on your rifle there?
Oh, sorry. Ah!
Okay, so you have missed completely. Target a 10, you had 0 successes because you rolled a 17 and a 19. Now, you didn't actually get any critical failures, so I'm going to go ahead and roll here to see if you hit either one of Winnigan or Billy Bob. fact, I'm going to get them to roll. I'm going to get them to roll survival checks. So,
Uh-oh.
give me survival against endurance for both of you.
That's a good fail. Billy Bob Firewater.
And a success for me. I live another
God.
day.
What am I supposed to check out? Sorry. I forgot.
You and I.
Well, I'm on top of him, so I feel like if I'm
Yeah.
in the way, then I feel like Cartman is also in the way. Cartman,
Really?
roll survival.
Don't worry, you don't take any damage. In fact, you don't take any damage from the bullet. What happens is Max Power fires off a shot, manages to miss the doorway completely, but he does hit the wooden frame that's holding you onto the robot. You drop to the ground with a thud. Give me a 1d4 token.
Oh. That's a 4?
Yeah, so you fall right on your stump, giving yourself an additional 4 physical damage.
Ugh. God. Oh, God, motherfuck. Okay, Mel Gibson. You're asking for it.
That's for all your unwanted advances towards Winnigan.
Oh, Mr. White Knight here, look at that.
Oh, just you wait, Thunderdome. Just
Great.
you
I've
wait.
got a Casanova and a White Knight.
Excellent, right, so the robot has turned now that he's freed from his burden.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually go and try something a bit different this time. So, I don't want to fight this guy. I want to try to talk him out of his cover. So,
I swear if you try to convert him in any way religiously, we're unplugging you.
luckily I'm a robot. I don't have a religion this game. Booyah! But no,
Have you heard
seriously.
about
So
our Lord
this
and
is what I'm
Savior,
gonna
the
do.
Fallout Overseer?
I can make my own religion again. Hell, robots. Okay, but no, seriously, no, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk to the front door so I can see Joseph.
Okay, so
And
you're
I'm-
floating in.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, halt! I am police bot Mark section 3586. You are surrounded. Please come out with your hands up before you die.
Alright, so you're actually going for a little bit of deception here as a robot. That's interesting. I think we're going to have to get you to do a little charisma roll for that.
Okay.
Give me charisma against... What should we say? This seems like a... You know what, just give me the
Speech or
standard
speech?
one. Yeah, give me the standard speech charisma. Go for it. I was tempted to go survival because he's facing down the barrel of a gun, but yeah, let's just go speech and charisma.
Ooh.
You roll. He succeeded with 1, so you get a target of 9, you get 1 success. Unfortunately, he's looking down the barrel of a gun of a madman, and all he hears is, I don't know any, I don't know her, I don't know her, I don't know her. And that's the end of Mr. Madman's turn.
Shit. Oh, at least I'm made of metal.
Alright, who's next? Got a draw here. Billy Bob and Gertrude both rolled the same
Just realised that Carmen's like neatly body blocking for me.
Yeah.
for initiative, so
Much appreciated.
we're going to go for Billy Bob because he's the closest.
Winnigan, I have a question.
You're currently lying behind Winnigan in a
Yeah,
pool
that's
of
what I'm
your own
saying.
pain.
I'm like trying to grab Winnigan. I'm like tugging on her like ankle.
What
Ankle pant.
do you
Winnigan.
need?
Okay, so all flirtation aside, that weird ass motherfucker over there that just shot me off the robot. He didn't just shoot at me, shot at you, and he shot at the robot with no care or regard. I don't know about you, but that kind of peeves me. We got a little bit of a camaraderie here, all right? I mean, I promise, swear on my life, I won't come on to you for a while, all right? When I say a while, I mean several days or whatever. If you help me out and get me into a point where I can shoot that weird, crazy motherfucker in there with the pop gun. Right? You think you can drag me in there?
Can I just
Promise
like?
I won't touch you. My hands are clean. I'll hold my hands up in the air.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I won't touch. Won't touch it. If you just grab me and drag me in there, that'd be grand, and I can get a good shot.
Okay.
Right?
I know it's not my turn, Cap, but for
You know
flavor,
what?
because you could probably
For
crawl in
flavour, I'm
there
going to
anyway.
allow this because what you can do is you can spend a luck point to get your turn moved up. So I will allow it if Winnigan spends a luck point, plus does a strength check.
Can I spend the luck point on our bath?
No.
Damn. All right. I wanted to try. Since I was asking it.
Yeah, okay. I'll spend a luck point for that, sure. A deal's a
Alright.
deal, corpse. I'm gonna grab him by his shirt collar and just gonna swing him into the barn.
Yep, so athletics check, strength against athletics.
And it looks like I'm on a roller coaster because I have my hand up in the air per the promise. Like, I promise they're going to stay right here. Don't
Strength ain't my best one,
go
bud.
nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah, shame.
Yeah.
Actually, that's only one off.
wow.
Is there anything I can do to...
Yeah, you mean you can spend luck to get your dice rolls back again.
Or maybe.
So if you want to spend more luck points, you can also
sure.
spend some of the group AP as well, but like I say, that's a group balance and it's currently at 6.
I'm cool with spending a luck point then.
Alright,
So with a luck
so that's
point,
2
give me my
luck
roll
points
split.
for you. Just roll a d20.
Roll 1d20.
Alright, so
Oh.
your target was 6, and you're still not meeting it. That was an 11. Yeah, so you are just pulling on Billy Bob, just pulling on his, what is it, his shoulder, his arm. You're just grabbing him, you're pulling. You can't quite move him. He is a dead weight to you.
Is there any possible way? Obviously, I am prone, so that makes, I would assume, my movement.
Seeing this is
Hampered?
your turn as well, I want you to, you know what, you can do this. You can get into position by doing a strength check as well. So you use your strength and agility.
Okay. Okay, how do I...
Hence.
How do I use just strength? Or do I use athletics?
Athletics.
You want to, yeah, sorry, strength, what am I saying? Strength and athletics. Mixing up my words there, I do apologise, that was my fault. Yeah, strength and athletics.
Oh, that is a
Oh my god.
crit.
He just
That is
got a
a crit.
critical success there. 2 successes on his strength and
Just the
athletics.
act that Winnigan touched me.
Yeah.
Like I get a burst of
although
speed.
Winnigan was unsuccessful,
"Oh!"
it seems to have given Billy Bob the momentum. He does a handstand from his position and Volt springs over Winnigan into the barn. Now, unfortunately, because he had to do that to get in, that's actually the end of your turn. You don't get to take a shot on this turn.
Just so you know, Winnigan, since you didn't help me in here, the deal is off. Just so you know, it was if you got me in here and you didn't, so coming at you.
Max, next time aim for his head.
Gotcha.
Right, okay, so after all of that, Gertrude is just sort of standing out in the tar breeze. What does she do?
Can I actually get in there? Would I be able to walk into and up to the goal?
Let's have a look. I'm just going to go quickly measure here, see how far you are away. So we're talking like 20 feet to get there. Mr. Medman. I'm not going to say Mr. Medman is right at the door because he was doing his shouting and stuff like that. So I think you can get past Mr. Medman. Yeah. You know what? You can get to him.
Gertrude's gonna run in and be like, Gertrude, show you magic trick. Cast iron.
So Gertrude just bolts past the doctor. Sorry, not the doctor. The medical robot. You know what I mean. She bolts past him. Actually, nearly knocks him out on the way by. 1 success for a hit, and you done it. So you had a target of 13. You managed to roll a 13 exactly, which is grand. So roll your damage. 6 physical damage. So that's a crit hit. Where do you hit him?
Do I get to choose?
No, you do not get to choose. You hit him in the torso, so you get a critical hit to the torso. What does that do? Let me just check. I'm pretty sure that gives him a bleed status. Alright, yes it is, it's a bleed effect. So, good old Joseph is now bleeding heavily. At the end of each of his subsequent turns, he's going to suffer two damage dice worth of physical damage. Brilliant.
Nice.
So, yeah, but he's winded, but he's still moving, and it's his turn again. And he's got his shotgun out and ready. Unfortunately, the amount of time it took you to get there, he reloaded everything. It's a double barrel shotgun, and he's going to blast that shotgun out. And Bartman, unfortunately, you're the one that went in and started talking to him. You're the one that's getting it.
Oh, okay. Did he hit me?
Let's have a look.
Oh no.
That's one way of putting it.
Oh yes, he hit you. So just to let you know what old man Joseph rolled there, he has a target of 8 for his shots, and he managed to roll a 1 and a 4, so that's 3 successes. Now, luckily for you, that doesn't actually improve the damage that he's going to do to you. However, the damage he does is 4. He does
You are
4
now a
physical
calendar.
damage. That is a spread effect. Oh, that's a spread effect. Hold on a second. I think more than one of you is going to take damage
Oh,
here.
fuck.
Bear with me.
I'm in the back line. I should be safe.
I will say, I'm going to say this. If Winnigan is going to get hit, I feel like Billy Bob Firewater would jump in the way.
To be frank, the bullet would have to go through you to get at me anyway. Because you and Carmen are kind of blocking the doorway.
Yeah, well, I would jump in between, you know, I feel like that's what
Yeah.
Billy Bob Firewater would do.
I'm glad I am
So-
way outside.
yeah, you're quite far away here. Everybody
You're
else
just
is in
like-
front of you.
I'm just
Jerky
imagining
man
Max.
has one leg, can't
Yeah.
jump.
Oh, you can hop. I'm just imagining Max Power sitting like crisscross on the grass, making a little daisy chain. Fighting
Picking
the
flowers. Yeah.
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 Right, damage effect for spread. For each effect rolled, your attack inflicts 1 additional hit on the target. Each additional hit inflicts half the rolled damage. Rolled down, hits a location random. Alright, so it's not actually anybody else that gets hurt here. He's actually just hit with 6 damage instead of 4.
Oh. Pardon.
Oh boy.
Now, that's 2 different locations, so it doesn't count as a crit hit.
Oh, okay.
So not to worry about that.
So I don't have to worry about cripple or anything like that then.
No, so you've just took
Just 6 damage.
a lot of shotgun. you just took a lot of shots to yourself there.
Yeah, I mean, that is half my HP, so...
And half your HP all in the one go there. Bloody
Yeah.
hell. Brilliant. Excellent. Alright, so he's ranting. He's shouting, he's ranting. I don't know any.
He's ranting and raving.
Aye, ranting and raving. Away he goes. And he's not stopping. So, old man Joseph's took his turn. We are back to Winnigan.
Is he not bleeding?
He is bleeding, yes.
Yeah.
Good shout. Let me just roll a wee couple of damage dice there.
Die,
Combat
motherfucker,
dice
die,
too.
motherfucker, die.
Die, motherfucker, die.
Ah,
Yeah,
Oh, 0 damage?
yeah. That can happen with the damage dice. The damage dice do have a 0 roll, so he just rolled 0 damage for his bleed.
Just after you roll
Lucky
a critical
bastard.
one as well.
Alright, yeah, so back to Winnigan.
So, can I squeeze past into the room?
I mean,
Squeeze
just step
past into
over
the
so you
room.
can-
I mean,
Yeah. Like,
yeah,
probably
the
could step over
the
the
room's pretty opened up at this point.
Okay.
You're all in the doorway.
Because I think I'm gonna have to go like, fucking, where can I get a clean shot on this asshole?
I mean, probably about here-ish.
Yeah, can I get there?
Yeah. Only 15 feet, and I mean, you can step over to him.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Oh, hey, could you step on me while you're at it?
No. I'm sure Gertrude will entertain you with that idea.
Gertrude! I have a request.
yeah.
Step
What
on me.
request? I mean,
What did they say
Okay.
with Resident Evil? What did they say with Resident Evil with Lady Dimitrescu? Mommy Milky, please step on me.
what?
Yes.
He wants to be crushed, but after we fight.
Oh.
So I guess I'm gonna go here so I don't actually hit Gertrude.
Alright, so, just to give you an idea of what's going on here, we've got Billy Bob lying down in front of one of the doorways. We've got Mr. Madman to the side of the other doorway trying to talk the madman down. Gertrude is in front of the madman, and Winnigan wants to flank, so she's going to go up past Gertrude, round to the other side of her on the north side.
Yep.
So, there. And she wants to. Yep. So you're getting quite close to old Mr. Joseph. There, old Joseph.
A risk I will have to take, and I'm gonna shoot the boy again.
And he's just roll that gun.
Oh fuck, no successes.
Despite getting close, I think you maybe just might have stumbled on your run to the position there, and you fired out a shot with your gun, got 0 successes. So your target was 9, and you rolled a 14 and a 10.
Alright.
Max power. You are currently still in the middle of the Tarbury field. You do have the shot on him. However, similar to last time, you've got 2 people in your way. I'm not counting Tukin here because he's lying down, but you've got a robot and you've got a super mutant. So you're going to need to shoot in between the 2 of them in order to hit her.
I was gonna fire off a friendly shot per Winnie's request at Tukin, but we'll save that for another time.
I'm going to have to do some PvP, aren't I?
After this fight ends,
definitely
Tukin
don't
is.
suggest it.
After this fight ends, Firewar is getting shot by power and then stepped on by Gertrude.
Could I at least make it to the door here and then fire off my shot?
Okay, so you want to walk closer to the doorway?
Yes.
Alright, so you want to, close the distance, so you're now behind Billy Bob on the right side of the doorway, but you still have the robot and the super mutant in between you and old Joseph. You can make the shot. It will be difficult.
Difficult's my middle name. So I pull up my hunting rifle and I take a shot. And
Target 10, you rolled a 16 and a 15. Again, didn't do any critical failures there. So, rather than having you definitely hit one of them, I'm going to give them the chance to survive this. So let's get Mr. Madman and let's get Gertrude doing survival checks. And that's just going to be your basic endurance survival, I think. Unless you think that you're able to dodge out the way. Maybe give you the chance to use an athletic survival, or not athletic survival, but athletics endurance. Talk to me. Try and make a case as to what you think is the best role for you.
What? For me to avoid the shot, the robot?
Yeah.
Well, I'm closer to the door, so can I just die for the door?
You can, so you're going to go for a dodge instead. Excellent. Let's give you an agility check then, so go for agility with survival.
I mean, my rolls have been terrible this game. So
Your rolls have been terrible this game, yes.
I'm quite worried. Agility,
welcome to me during the
5.
entire season 2.
I mean, you
Yeah.
did try to talk down a man who was clearly mad. That was never going to work. Okay, so he's managed to get both a success and a critical failure all in the one roll.
Does that even out, right?
No, I'm going to make it so that you do avoid the shot. However, you're not avoiding consequences.
Aww.
You know what I'm going to do? You're going to get stuck in the door frame again.
It's the
You
other
tried to
eye
dodge out the way of
covered
the
in wood.
bullet. You managed to dodge out the way of the bullet. However, you hit your eye on the top of the door frame, loosening the wood and tangling yourself up in it. You will now no longer be able to move unless somebody frees you from the doorway.
Well, shit.
Stupid tin can.
You start
As
hearing the
for-
beeping sound again, by the way.
As for Gertrude, are you just going for a regular endurance survival check for this one? What do you think? Are you paying attention?
Survival.
Can we call this episode Help Step Robot? I'm stuck.
Yeah, I can go for endurance survival. Why not? Hey, one success.
Excellent. So, luckily, Max, this time you haven't managed to do any damage to any of your friends. Although Mr. Mayman done some damage to himself because of you.
Sorry, Mr. Medman.
Yeah, unfortunately, you also did not hit the ghoul. He is still up and still got his shotgun ready to go. Right, Gertrude and Billy Bob next. So, Billy Bob, we were doing you first.
Alright, so I'm gonna turn to Max real slow. And I'm looking dead in the eyes and say, be honest with me. Are you here to fuck up our operation? Or are you actually on our goddamn side? Because I swear that's twice in a row you about killed one of your own.
Welcome to the Wasteland. Population, you.
Just you wait. Just you wait. So I'm going to turn my gun and I'm going to shoot Old Man Joseph.
Nice one, okay. Roll that for me.
Crit
Oh.
success and a crit fail.
What
I
did
don't
even
understand
do here?
this.
Okay.
A crit success and a crit fail. What happens then?
You know what? I know what to do here. Gertrude is still in front of the ghoul, and what Toucan has just rolled, he had a target of 7, and he rolled a 1 and a 20. So he's done a crit success and a crit fail. For the crit success, I'm going to say that you hit Joseph. For the crit fail, I'm going to say that your gun goes off a second time and you hit Gertrude.
Oh, can Gertrude jump out of
So
the
I
way?
want you
or
to
do I
roll
just
your damage twice.
Oh no.
Gertrude gonna kick your ass.
And again.
I got 1
Oh.
damage. Yeah, not much.
Now, normally we would just go for like an actual gun, like what do you call it? Like a complication with your gun with a crit fail. However, firing multiple shots is a complication with a gun fail, so I'm not going to make you roll for it. I'm just going to say that you rolled multiple shots because of your gun fail, and one of them hits Gertrude. So only 1 damage to Gertrude, so you just nick her.
I'm
Like
sorry, big
a wee-
girl. I'm real sorry.
You were talking a whole lot of shit about Max doing that.
He did
Barely
it twice.
noticed
I
that.
did it by accident. At least I hit the target.
You broke Gertrude's hair.
Oh, one of the little
Gertrude.
bow pigtails has come on.
I promise I will buy you the prettiest bows they have at the town. I promise.
Fortunately, you dead shot, centre mass, Mr. Joseph, and damage him for 3 points of HP.
Still up.
Now, this guy, this is an interesting fight because you now have him down to 1 HP. So, and it's
Oh my
Gertrude's
goodness.
turn. I want to see, I don't see him surviving this move, but
Finish him!
yeah, this is definitely, he's wobbling, he's still shouting, but it's really, really wobbly now. He's like, I don't know if I can anyone. And, I really want to see Gertrude feel this one. That's going to be fun.
Just say-
Right. What do you do, Gertrude?
In a case of like looking at the hair, in a fit of rage, just swings the pan, not even paying attention, more just like turning around as if to like berate Billy Bob, just throwing the pan up in like a fit of rage.
Roll your frying pan. And it's fine. You get 2 successes, you prick. I don't think you really had to roll your damage there, but you did.
Could
6
technically
physical
have been
damage on
0.
that.
It could
So-
have been.
That was a 13 for the target. You rolled 2 11s, 2 successes, 6 physical damage. So yeah. So old man Joseph, as Gertrude flings her arms in the air and enraged the fact that she was just nicked by a bullet fired by Billy Bob, she hits him under the chin. His neck snaps back, broken, and his body just sort of slowly, timber-like, falls backwards into the hay. Joseph is dead.
Oops. Gertrude didn't mean that. Tries to pick him back up. See, he's fine.
Well, can you do that to this guy over here? He points to Max.
I'd do it to you.
Beep.
I mean, but we're a team, you know. We're the Rad Pack. You know, I got radiation. I got radiation. You got radiation. I mean, come on. I said I'd buy you a really nice bow. I mean, you were in danger's way too. How many times that guy shoot at you? More than I did.
I don't know if he actually did.
Well,
I think
okay,
he only
I
aimed
will
at you
say,
once.
as your big win again, back me up here.
What on earth makes you think I'd back you up? After all, we don't have a deal.
You were in danger's way too. That guy, the bad guy, it whizzed by you. The bullet whizzed by you too.
Can I just pick up the shotgun and storm off out, shoving Cartman's character out the way, out of the wood at the same
Is
time?
he going to unstick me?
And as you
Pretty
walk,
much.
as you walk towards Billy Bob, he puts his hands up in the air like a toddler wanting to go over a baby gate. Boost, boost. No, I just
No
keep
problem,
walking
but
past.
do give me a strength check for that.
Okay.
I'll do it against agility.
Alright, strength agility, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do I find... Oh, wait,
Do
is it
that.
actually a roll already?
Yeah, you should be able to just hit the agility button.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying.
I keep on using the wrong... This is absolutely my fault. I do apologise. I keep on using the wrong words. I meant to say strength athletics, not strength agility. Agility is one of your core skills.
There you go.
Oh, right. That was my fault. Yeah. So yes, you succeeded. You basically just walk through the robot. So you've grabbed the shotgun. You storm off, walking through the robot, knocking him off of the door frame. So make him knock back a couple of feet. But don't worry, I won't make you take more damage for that.
What's the shotgun?
Thank you.
Right, the shotgun is a... That's not the right character sheet. Hold on. That's the right character sheet. It's a double barrel shotgun.
So, 12 gauge.
It's a double barrel shotgun. It's so it's an inaccurate two-handed weapon. It has spread for the damage effect, like you saw with Cartman, Mr. Medman, physical damage, and it does 5 damage dice worth of damage per hit.
Okay, what's the weapon type? Small guns, big guns?
It goes under small guns.
And attribute and skill?
The skill is small guns, the attribute is agility.
Right. Damn
So-
right, I'm keeping on to that.
So, while we're sitting here, while he's dead, and everybody's kind of like stormed off, everything's good, can I do a strength roll to kneecap Max and bring him down to the ground to my level?
Oh,
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
So Billy Bob decides to, I don't know, fling out one of your legs. I suppose. Are you kicking him, or are you?
Yeah, I'm
Are you
trying to
making
bring
him-
him. I'm trying to make him prone. Trying to make him prone.
Okay, so you bring up one of your legs, kick Max Power in the knee. odd. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Well, first of all, I need you to do a kick for me, so I need you to actually do an unarmed strike. Let me see if I can find.
That is a crit success.
Ooh.
Unarmed strength. That's a crit success. Brilliant. Okay. So, let me just see what kind of damage that does. I think it does like.
Well, I'm just trying to
roll me, roll me
I
2
do like
damage
a judo.
dice.
I did like a kind of like a judo move where I'm just bringing him down to the ground. I don't necessarily was going to damage him.
No, you damage him. Do me 2.
Oh,
Yep. Josh, I'm going to need you to roll this. So roll 2 damage dice for me.
Where are the damage dice at? Sorry.
So
Is it
if
the
you look
melee
at the
bonus?
top left hand, you know how you've got the dice there? Right next to it is the wee guy with the face. You know where I'm looking at in the character sheet?
That one?
That's right. Well, you rolled 3 damage dice, but so we'll take the first 2. So you actually only take 3 physical damage to the leg, so it's not a critical. Don't worry about that. And I'm going to make you do a saving roll to make sure you don't fall down. In fact,
well, that was my goal, was for him to fall down.
yeah, exactly. Well, I wanted to know what kind of damage he was doing first, so let's do the saving roll first of all. So let's see what we're going to do for your saving roll. I mean, it's going to have to be endurance. Endurance with... Yeah, in fact, just give me a survival check then. Survival endurance. See if you actually get knocked down by this.
That's 1 success.
Survival endurance. Okay, so Billy Bob kicked Max in the knee so hard it done damage to his leg. However, did not knock him down. Max is still standing over Billy Bob.
So, before he can recover, I pull out my gun and I point it right at Max's face.
At this
Alright,
point,
so
Winnigan's
we've
going to
got-
No,
interfere
hold
because
on. I'm just going to say.
Winnigan's still watching you do this shit. If you pull a gun on the
I know.
party.
Well, I pull it and I say, listen here, you sly little shit. So, you talk all big and bad.
Yes, Winnigan
as big and bad, like a wastelander. I've been out here for 300 years. I've probably know your great grandfather. Don't talk to me about how hard it is here in the wasteland. Don't talk shit if you ain't gonna back it up.
Cap, at this point, can I be like slowly raising my hunting rifle up to shoot his jaw off so he'll stop talking?
Mate, you can do whatever you want.
And at this
Just tell me
point-
what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly raise my hunting rifle. I'm gonna make sure that it's scoped right, and I'm gonna shoot his jaw off.
Alright, real quick, can Winnigan step in, grab both gun barrels, and just yank them away from everyone?
You take one, I'll take the other.
Nope,
we're-
this shot's
absolutely
going off.
fucked now. For fuck's sake.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
so I wasn't
welcome-
really gonna
well,
shoot.
This is
It
the
was
end
just
of
a threat.
This is the end of Fallout Season 2 of Cthulhu, called Pact of Cthulhu podcast. We have ended 2.5 episodes in, as all the players are now fighting each other and dying.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we don't
Oh,
know that
gosh.
yet. So, let's play this out. Winnigan starts running towards this confrontation, saying, "Stop, stop." Gertrude, for some reason, after testing out her shotgun in the back of the Tarbury field there, has decided to come back and is trying to get them to stop. Max Power has raised his gun and shot at Billy Bob. Now, given the fact that there's 2 people trying to get him to stop doing that, I think I'm going to allow some saving throws to go down here. See if we can try and stop him. So, he will succeed in this shot. Absolutely no trouble with that. If we get this shot off, he is going to shoot Billy Bob. So let's see, what can we do? How would you stop Max Power from doing this?
Frying pan?
Okay, so you're just going to run up and hit him.
I think Winnigan's going to attempt to yank the gun away.
Okay,
Like-
and you're just
pull it down and out of.
you're just looking to stand over Billy Bob and actually physically grab the gun and move it.
Yep.
All right, excellent. Let's see. Speed-wise, I think, given the initiative rolls, I think that Winnigan would probably be first. What's Mr. Medman doing during all this? Actually, tell me that.
Well, yeah, no, he's just standing there watching humans be humans. And the monsters
All
as
right,
well.
fair enough. So yeah,
Good.
given
Good
the
humour.
initiative rolls, we're going to say that Winnigan gets there first. She tries to put her hands in the gun and push it out the way. Let's do a little bit of contested rolls here. So I'm going to get you to. This isn't going to be hard. All you need to do is just move the gun slightly to the side so it doesn't hit him. So let's go for agility.
Athletics or agility?
I think you can make an argument for athletics here. Oh, I was thinking athletics against agility because you don't really need strength for this one.
Okay. Sure.
So you're not looking for strength here. Go for the agility, and yeah, go for athletics as well. Why not? You could make an argument for survival. Depends on what your
Let's go for this.
what your best skills are there.
Oh, that's a crit success.
All right, so she's actually managed to get a crit success there. Right, Max, I want you to shore up your aim here. You need to fight against Winnigan's push on your gun in order to make the shot land. So you're going to need to keep that gun straight. How would you keep the gun straight?
Just by tucking it in against my body and raising my leg up at the same time, just to keep it from anyone knocking it from me at this point.
Right. That sounds like endurance to me. So you go for endurance and keep it for the small gun check. So you're looking for small guns. Normally that's an agility check. So give me your guns against your endurance this time instead of against your agility.
Small guns or big guns?
Small guns.
Against what again?
Against endurance.
Against endurance. Oh,
Oh,
Fail.
this is another one where he's managed to succeed on one of the rolls, but he has critically failed. So he does manage to keep the gun in line and pointed at Billy Bob. So when he fires, it will hit. However, he's just had a critical fail on that. So let's have a look and see what the critical fails do for rifles. So we could be looking for anything between a jam to firing more bullets than expected. We have no
Fires 2
idea.
shots.
Combat rifle, complications. Let me just do a wee quick roll here. All right, it looks like this is actually going to work out quite well for the story here. Click. You pull the trigger, but nothing happens. You're aiming straight at Billy Bob's face, but you're gun jammed. Maybe you reached
were
the end of your
actually-
magazine. You don't know. You only did fire 2 shots there. Regardless,
actually
you're
gonna-
gonna. Sorry.
Gotta actually shoot me.
What was it you said, Firewater? Don't talk shit if you can't back it up.
You say that as you defend me?
I say that as I stop another murder happening here. You're annoying, but you're useful, and that, frankly, was uncalled for, Powers.
we'll make sure that doesn't happen again.
I wasn't really gonna shoot you. I don't even have this thing loaded, see? And he just like points his pipe gun and it just goes click, 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 click. So I didn't even put a magazine in it. Well, I used my last one on that ghoul, but I didn't loaded it. I couldn't just shoot you. What the hell kind of party member are you? First you shoot us by accident, and then you actually try to shoot us.
Not
Yes,
us, just you.
I think Gertrude's gonna take gun from both idiot.
Do you want to put them on a tall shelf or something?
Probably good idea.
I mean,
All
tall
right,
shelf
do you
for me is
actually
like
give
2
your
foot
guns to
tall.
Gertrude?
Do I actually?
Do you?
I actually throw my pipe gun at Gertrude. Take it. Just a pipe gun. Ain't worth anything. I miss my Colt.
I write it down, but I won't add the info to it because I'm not actually going to keep it for that long. Just to stop you two from killing each other.
I'll hand mine over in good faith.
Interesting. I didn't expect that.
What's your one? Hunting rifle.
Yeah.
Cool.
So in the meantime, can I try to heal his leg? It's like missing a leg, isn't it? Toucan is.
You can heal hit points, but you will not be able to reattach his leg.
Really? Not? It's not even some like duct tape? Just like, duct tape it on?
I mean, I suppose we can make some sort of makeshift splint, but it will still be broken.
You know what would be really cool? You know, like those hoses that have those quick disconnects? If I could have that on my knee, that'd be so cool.
So this is
I could
what
just pop my leg on and off.
I like your idea there. So, Cap, can I do some scavenging around the farm to find medical supplies to fix his leg or to make him a brace or something so he can walk?
Yeah, you don't find medical supplies, but you can find plenty of raw materials for making something like a splint. Like, for example, all of the wood that you're covered in for some reason.
Yeah. Those goddamn doors, they just keep sticking to me.
Can I?
So yeah, I'm going to allow you to make a
leg?
splint for him so he can actually walk himself. However, his leg will still be broken, and he will have some sort of like detriment depending on
Okay.
whether or not he's making checks on
can
that
I have-
leg.
Do I need to roll anything?
Can I have a
for
peg
that?
leg? Can you make me a peg leg? Can I have a peg leg?
I'm not going to make you roll for that. No. Yeah.
Okay.
You know
By
how
the
to
way,
make a
I'm
splint.
gonna turn around to Billy Bob Firewalker, and when he says, "Can I have a peg leg?" I'm gonna rev up the buzzer and says, "Certainly, sir."
Oh. You there, you are the best. Absolutely, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
I mean, this is legit. You've asked a medical bot to make you a peg leg. I will cut your leg off if you want me to. Seriously.
My leg's already gone.
Okay, so I can make.
You're just gonna make a wooden leg and attach it.
No,
You're not
he's
cutting
going to cut
anything
the
off.
other leg off and make that a pig leg.
Can I have two legs? Can I have two peg legs? Peggy the pirate from like Family Guy. All my arms are pegs. My legs are pegs.
Stumpy.
By the way,
Okay,
just
so-
because he can't get you the leg reattached at the moment, you will be able to if you get to an actual doctor.
Which they have back at the town. They had a medical thingy.
Yeah, I did expect you to go there first when I told you about it, but well, whatever.
I said, let's stop there and get supplies, but no.
I expected people to listen to Josh.
I mean,
Why would you
did say there was a time limit on this job.
I did.
Alright,
yes,
are
yes.
we stopping the recording? Or.
Oh, sorry. Let me end the episode then.
Yeah, hang on.
All right. So, with combat done and the argument sort of resolved, we think, the team start to leave the barn. But before they leave, a quick look around the barn, and what they find is just regular barn stuff, but the man had managed to collect some caps in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll 5d20. And I'm going to roll that one for you. So 5d20 gets you, look at that, 67 caps were found in this barn. Now, does somebody want to try and keep them, or are we dividing that by 5?
Got to know what cap for.
I
I think
mean,
maybe we should have a group fund.
Winnie's my kind of sort of like caretaker, so any money I get goes to her.
Give it to Smooth Skin.
I'll hang on to the caps.
Ghost.
I think
You
All right, so Winnigan, you now have 67 more caps in your inventory.
and they never see Winnigan stir ever again. Vanished up into the sunset. Sorry, was that
Alright.
67 you said, yeah?
Yeah, 67. So you gather up as a group, you start to leave the farm to return back to the town where Jesse is anxiously waiting for your report. That is the end of the episode. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you next time. Thank you for listening to this episode of A Pint of Cthulhu. If you want to get in touch, you can find us on X and on Blue Sky at Pint of Cthulhu. Furthermore, if you'd like to help out the podcast, go over to our Ko-Fi page, link in the description. So mote it be.